Well, you guys got to look at this big girl. They're big, they're huggable, and they are lovable. Big Fluffy Dog is known for helping giant breeds find their forever homes.
Yes, they work to save Great Pyrenees like this little lady, St. Bernards, Newfoundlands, and so many more. We are here with Sarah to learn about this rescue and how we can help. Let's start with this sweet, sweet girl, Haven. Tell us about her story. She's brand new with you guys.
Haven is brand new with us. She came into us last week. She was actually found abandoned up in Hendersonville, and thankfully another smaller rescue group ended up with her, and they reached out to us to see if we could help. And so she came into us, and we immediately got her to one of our vetting partners. We've started her on antibiotics and pain meds. She will need to have surgery, but she's just not healthy enough to go under anesthesia yet. So once she is, we'll be able to get her fixed, and then once she's cleared by our vet, she'll be available for adoption.
She's a little camera shy right
I
now,
know.
but she's so sweet.
I think she's just excited to look at us.
That's
I mean,
right.
her story is heartbreaking. I know you hear a lot of them often. Tell us more about the work you all are doing as a nonprofit, because you work with all breeds, but kind of specialize, as the name says, in big fluffy dogs.
Yeah, so we actually just celebrated our 20th anniversary last year, and we did start as a Great Pyrenees Rescue, Big Fluffy Dogs. And kind of where we had our genesis was in the 20-teens area. We got a call from a shelter asking us to help with a pair of Great Pyrenees. And we went and we got the Great Pyrenees, but what we discovered was that every dog in that shelter needed help. They were substantially overcrowded, underfunded, and there were multiple dogs that had fight scars and broken bones and things like that. So we kind of, at that point, we sort of regrouped and realized that it's super hard to say yes to a dog who's the right size and the right color and leave everybody else behind. And so we went back and took every dog out of that shelter in the following weeks and worked to get them healthy and adopted. And that's really where we got to the kind of no dog left behind point where we are today. Where we do a lot of mixed breed dogs. I think we're probably still, 60% true to the Great Pyrenees, and probably another 20% to the big and fluffy, the Danes and the Mastiffs and the Saints. We have a pair of St. Bernards in the kennel right now, so we definitely try to help the bigger dogs, because so many rescues are ill-equipped for that.
Well, and everyone at home, and Sarah, and we can agree, look at her eyes. It's like when these big dogs are looking in your soul.
Yes.
They just see you, and they feel you, and they feel your heart. So I want to know, where are these dogs staying? What is your biggest need right now?
So we have, we're fortunate to have foster families in the Nashville area. We can definitely use more fosters, and it's basically like when your kid comes home from college for summer break, right? They're going to come in your house, they're going to sleep on your couch, they're going to eat your food. And so foster families are a huge need. And the other thing, honestly, that, cash is king. Vetting costs have skyrocketed. Haven, in and of herself, will probably be $10,000 to $12,000 by the time she's done.
Wow.
Her adoption fee will be $500.
Wow.
We don't turn away dogs just because they're going to be expensive. She still needs the help. And if we're not going to be the ones to step up and help her, why are we expecting somebody else to do it, right? Like, we're here to help each other, and so that holds true in the rescue world. We help as many as we can, when we can, and where we can.
Well, you said it best. Cash is king, and you guys are doing some incredible work out there. And because of it, Bart Durham Injury Law wants to make an incredible donation to you guys.
Come on out. This is Blair Durham.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I got to know, how did you come up with the name Big Fluffy? That's so great.
That is our founder and executive director, Jean Harrison.
Okay.
She founded Big Fluffy, and again, to primarily help the Great Pyrenees. This is an area that doesn't necessarily view all the dogs as companion animals, and so there was just a tremendous need for these large dogs that are failed livestock guardians, either through improper training or improper vetting or maintenance or whatever the case may be, that, you can't just get a Great Pyrenees puppy and put it out in a field with your animals and expect it to do something. That's sending your kid to college before he goes to kindergarten. And so we started, literally as only Great Pyrenees, and then it became painfully obvious that there was a whole lot more that needed help.
Look at that face. I mean, my heart is melting. I gotta ask you, you are helping so many in the community, in the legal field. How does this kind of go on par with helping others, this segment, the Big Give Back?
I think we all have a responsibility, whether we know it or not, to help in our own community. If we're not going to help each other, then why would we ever expect someone to help us? And that's not exactly why I do it, but that's probably part of the reason I find so much joy in it.
Yeah.
So.
It's a wonderful blessing. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you. Now, I don't know if that's actually going to fit in my bank depository. We'll have to figure that.
We have a smaller one.
Yes, it's a keepsake for you. What are you going to do with the $1,000?
Unfortunately, it's probably going to go to a veterinarian's office. Fortunately, but also unfortunately. We have a number of dogs under our care, and I'd like to say that Haven right now is one of the most critical, but we still have a number of dogs that need. We have a 4-month-old Great Pyrenees puppy who is blind, and so we're going to remove the cataracts and repair the eyes, but that's being done at a specialty vet up in Cincinnati. So Oliver's going to be an expensive puppy, and we have a newfie here in Nashville who also needs eye surgery. So he's going to be pricey too, and that's not to mention any number of leg amputations and heartworm treatments that we do, and so.
The need is great, right?
The need is great.
Yeah.
It's a blessing and a curse that we are a nonprofit, because we do have some fundraising ability. We work with a lot of small shelters that don't have the ability to treat these issues, and the dogs just end up being euthanized. We have a little pit bull in our kennel right now who came from a shelter where he was going to be euthanized because he was heartworm positive. He's the nicest little dog.
Well, you have the biggest
Yes.
heart. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
And you too.
Yes.
Thank
All
you.
right, guys.
Thank
If
you.
you would like to learn more and follow Blair's lead and make a donation or learn how you can volunteer, the website's right there on your screen. Visit bigfluffydogs.com.